Yeah, there have been a few upgrades since, well, there's been a few upgrades the last few sessions, I guess. Yeah, it's one of those things. Right, let's get into it and do the thing. So yeah, hello, this is Melek, and welcome to live stream of RimWorld session 22. Hope you're all doing really well and swanky out there in the real world. And yeah, Delta, if you're not up to date with what's been going on for the last few sessions, then oh boy, Let's have a little tour. First things first, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Is this first? We have a prison. We have a huge improvement in our prison system. We have prisoners in an actual prison, and it's like got a little food thing, tables and chairs and beds and stuff. And they then basically work in the farms. These two farms. It's quite a nice. I think it's quite a nice. I think it's quite a nice little prison. That's where they drop off all the finished goods. Yeah, it's a good thing. We've upgraded the power. Obviously, as you can see, we've got better redundancy systems with the fuses and the breakers, and we've got a lot more batteries, and the room's been neatened up. It's quite nice. We've expanded the food for the animals quite a bit, which is pretty good. We have a huge throne made of jade and gold with a luxuriant carpet in front of it and a TV. Basically, you're gonna sit there and watch TV if you want. It's pretty cool with pillars and urns and braziers and a solid silver billiard table. Yeah, there's a bit of a weird things. It's it's a bit weird. Hospitals coming along, and then if we go all the way up here, we'll see the well, you can see Delta's bedroom. Being a knight requires you to have a bit of a luxurious room, so we have solid jade bed related things, a nice luxuriant carpet, blue fur drape, because blue fur is very luxuriant, and then blue fur armchair, a solid silver table, a silver that's a silver plant pot, and there's a jade plant pot, I think. So it's a nice room. It's a nice room. So yeah, we're doing reasonably well, and I guess I'm just gonna kind of leave it and let things happen, I suppose. While I kind of figure out what we're doing next. We'll see. But yes, it's nice. It's a nice little base, little home. Goxie's doing their usual thing. Nighttime cleaning and the like. What King Mage is off to. Random sculptures. As you can see, it is winter. We lost a few wargs over various fights, so unfortunately we're a little bit lower on the warg front. So yeah, we get the prisoners cutting up wood as well. We get them farming, they sweep up things. I think I may put another stonecutter's table so they can make more bricks. Because at the moment their brick production isn't particularly great. Well, Foxtail, what's going on in here is RimWorld. You're still wandering around somewhere, Foxtail? Where the hell are you? Oh yeah, you've just been eating corpses, don't worry. It's fine. You're a healthy fox. And on that note, we do need to see if there's some random male fox for you. Nothing yet. But yeah, pretty much just a recap of what the base is like. It's a pretty good fucking base at the moment, I'm not gonna lie. We're currently researching Gunlink and we're just about there. It is pretty good. It is pretty good. I love having prisons and putting people to work. I don't know why. It's just a thing I like. At the moment, those prisoners don't think that they're yeah, none of them are actually going to try and break out. They're actually pretty alright with their lot. I'm guessing that they're being treated well. Hey, I'm happy. Yes, you are, Fox. You are ensuring that no rats get too close. Although you did kill that, like, weird insectoid cephalopod or whatever the fuck it was called. So you've done more than just kill rats. You nearly died killing alien invaders. Weird insectoid, crappy, horrible things. So that was pretty badass, in fairness. That was badass. But yeah, this lot are working away. Celipede, there we go. An eclipse. That's fine. An eclipse we can deal with. We have reasonable batteries. We've got a lot of wind and, water wheel power generation. At some point I need to start doing the whole, biofuel generation. Hopefully once we get all the hay being produced quickly, we'll then have a better income there. Oh, we do have the geothermal. You are absolutely right. We do have that little outlying base. We really do need to start smelting the steel slag and stuff like that that's out. I'm happy at the moment just to let a couple of people just work and Gunlink, guys, was straight in there, 7 minutes into the session, and already we're gonna get some research done. So, we've just done Gunlink, so I'm gonna make some Gunlinks and, well, see if people, see what they take to make. We've still got unlocking the energy weapon stuff, the pulse charged munitions. We've still got recon armor, which we can follow through. Jump packs we have unlocked, but we haven't researched. We have autocannon turrets, which is fun, shields, flat screen televisions. There's a lot of things we could potentially do. Biofuel refining. Metal fabrication does unlock a few things with titanium and stuff. What else do we have? Various drug stuff. We do still have the specialized limbs things to do. Various prosthetics. Got a lot of various prosthetics, actually. Some of these look very, very cool, but they require blueprints to unlock. But anyway, I think it's probably best that you start to vote about now. What do you want, guys? What do you want? So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Ah, I see. Punchy punchy. Right, we're getting flat screen TV vote, transport pod vote, which is not a bad vote. We've got 2 for Coco now. Matthias is abstaining. That's fine, I guess. You can abstain. Marine armor, that's basically a recon armor vote chosen, but yes, we have a vote for that. So far, Coco's winning with 2 votes. Oh, another 2 votes for flat screen TV. So we got 3 votes for flat screen. Okay, doing well. I will leave it a moment longer. Not many people in the stream yet, but I mean, hell, that might be. Oh, then again, it says there's only 5 people, but clearly there's more because 6 of you have just voted. So, kind of feeling like it might be lying to me, but that does mean that 100% of you are voting. Yeah, flat screen TV is definitely won with 3 votes. Okay, flat screen TV it is. That was 2 votes for abstaining, indeed. And 3 for flat screen. Look at these fuckers. Laying around. Doing their shit. Faster. Faster, you dog. Okay, we have a simple prosthetic hand that's just been made. Now, making bionic hand. Okay, someone obviously needed a bionic hand. Once it's made, I'll figure out who it is. Well, at the moment, Matthias, you're hauling some sandstone. It looks to me like you might be filling up the sandstone blocks. Actually, I have no idea what you're doing. What are you doing? You're just shifting rocks around, Matthias. Well done. Yeah, being a goat can be fun, but it's not that interesting. So, yeah, I can kind of see that. What's the little horn off doing? Ah, yes, you need components. I'm making the bionic hand. Might well have been for Wouter. Let's have a little look. Health. Yeah! Could be for the thumb. The missing thumb. A bit of a torn off finger there. My god. Delta Halo, you have so many bionic bits. Bionic eyes and Psylinks and, yeah. So yeah, Wouter is definitely a possibility. Elixir's got a lot of bionics. And then we have a destroyed thumb on Matthias. Might be Matthias. But it would make sense that it was Wouter as well. Would make sense, since Wouter is our melee. Oh, Delta's meditating. I think we need to build another stonecutter's bench. But then again, maybe not stonecutters. What else can prisoners do? You know what I mean? What else can they actually do? They can cook. General crafting. Smelting. Yeah, Delta. Do you like your throne? It's a fucking glorious throne. It really is as well. Inspired recruitment necromancer. Okay. Okay. We can immediately convert one of these prisoners. Okay. Right, let's see. Which prisoner is the best one to convert? Because we might as well, and then we can get someone else in. So we've got Orange, who is mining, plants, shooting, health. Oh, gunshot wound, not a major thing. Okay. Cod. Cod is more general skilled. We have melee. White's a bit pathetic. Also missing an entire arm. Ooh, got artery stuff. An itchy plasma sword injury on Cod. Because Pagey. Oh, jeez. Jeez. Pagey punctured Cod in the heart with a plasma sword. And I don't know if that's anything to do with the artery blockage, that's a bit minor, but I kind of feel like maybe if we're gonna recruit anyone, I kind of feel like Orange might be the one. Oh my god. I don't know, are you Cod? I don't think you are. You might be though. I think if we're gonna recruit anyone, I feel like Orange is the one to do. Only an old gunshot wound. Kind, fast walker. Nothing incapable. Passionate. You can do an all-round combat. Mining is useful. Plants is useful. I feel like Orange is the one that needs to be recruited. So, I'm going to recruit. I'm gonna get Necromancer, right click. Okay. Because Necromancer has the whole automatic recruitment. Come on, Orange. You want to join us? You want to join us? We're really nice. We're good guys. You don't want to be stuck in this prison for the rest of your life, do you? Do you? Pretty sure you don't want to do that. Because prison sucks. Yeah? You don't want to be here. One of us. Bing! Okay, we have a new colonist. I'm gonna quickly dash his name out. Normal rule goes, if you are a member, if you're an acolyte or an adept, and you don't have something named, you get priority. So if you don't have anything named after you, speak up now and you can grab this new colonist as a name. Next priority will be if someone has an animal named after them and they want this guy, we can perform the ritual. And then transfer your soul from an animal into this new person. I guess we're gonna have to... Actually, there's a double bed there that nobody has. Yeah, I guess that's gonna be Oranges. Well, not Oranges, but whoever the fuck he is. What's he doing anyway? He's going off to equip things. That's fair. What's the... So yeah, speak up if you want this guy named after you. Trillin, okay. Trillin's going for it. I'll just see if there's anybody else who's adept or apprentice, and then we can do a random roll-off or something. And I'm going to configure these while I'm thinking about it. We don't need you to warden. Entertain. Interesting. Yeah. The goat ritual. You don't want to do the ritual, but you're like, I don't need it. I'll just kill an animal and transfer a soul. It's fine. Okay, we're gonna do that. And I feel like also growing can be your top priority as well. I don't think it necessarily is needed. Hunting can be pretty high. I think the rest of it I'm just gonna leave for now, I think. Take Necromancer off Warden. I think Trillin's got it. You got it, mister. I'm gonna do a bit more capitalization. So we have Trillin. Congratulations and welcome to the madness, I guess, is probably the bottom line. Looks like you're running around thinking, ooh, that looks like a nice hat. Fancy having myself a hat. Hat. Shield belt. Some sort of nice, warm flak jacket. Yep. You're like properly going for it. Oh, you've left your old parka on the floor. Honestly, that's disgraceful. So yeah, Trillin's admiring their new room, having a snooze. Look at that. What a promotion that is. What a promotion. You gone from prisoner to your own bedroom with a double bed. I mean, that's a fair point, Matthias, sorry. I'll try my best, yeah. Sorry. Good call, though. Good call. So it'd be interesting to see if more things get made automatically to fill up the clothes shop. I do like the clothes shop. Yeah, to be honest, I don't know whether double beds make it better, but there's no reason to have single beds if you have double beds, I guess. But yes, I'm gonna move, I'll probably just build a double bed in another room, move the single beds into the prison, because there's obviously space for those in there. I also need to make some hospital beds. It's all good. In fact, all these beds are all good as well. You know? Still haven't decided who's getting the exoskeleton suit. Kind of feel like Wouter. Like, you've gonna have two bionic hands. How are you, Pagey? You've got a prosthetic leg, missing a hand. It's a bit rude. We need to upgrade some legs. We've got a bionic leg. Ugh. Ugh, who's got gutworm? 3 of your colonists have gotten sick from gutworms. That's pretty gross. Ensure you have a medical bed and a doctor. Make sure they get proper treatment. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. It looks to me like it's not going to be a big deal. It's not a big deal. Although what I will do is manually force them to get in the hospital. And then I'm gonna get King Mage to treat everybody. We are going to upgrade them to bionic arms eventually, Delta. at the moment we have bionic leg, we have a bionic hand, another bionic hand. So it looks like we've got enough to do stuff. I do plan on upgrading all the simple stuff to bionic, kind of like a case-by-case basis. I may actually turn around and just swap Pagey's immediately, because then we get his simple prosthetic leg, and then we make it into a bionic leg. We've got plenty of plasteel, we've got plenty of components, so I kind of feel like that's acceptable. Make bionic thing. Where's me bionic leg? There we go, bionic leg. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna turn around straight away and go right leg. Install bionic leg, right leg. So while Pagey's in hospital resting, might as well swap the leg. I'm always paranoid that I'm gonna get the legs the wrong way around. I think everybody needs some kind of bionic thing at the moment. But yes, I will be swapping, because we've got multiple, so left thumb, so that's insert bionic left hand. And then Wouter is also left hand. Yeah, those are the two that are gonna have bionics. For the hands, anyway. If you're missing a thumb, it's kind of an important part of the hand, you know? Without it, you're somewhat limited. And there we go. Matthias. What's King Mage off to? Consuming a fine meal. Well, after that, operate on Matthias. King Mage is getting all the experience. But then again, that's a good point. Yeah, okay. Yeah, actually nobody else can do it, because the only other main doctors are Matthias and Pagey, both of which kind of can't do this particular surgery. This isn't a glorified cave. Well, because it's fairly cavey. It's a nice cave, which I suppose is what you mean by glorious, glorified. But we're trying to look after people nicely. I could have just literally copied. Anyway, don't matter. Oh, King Mage is like going on a surgery run. I mean, I don't mind the phrase bunker. Yeah. I did look for foxes. I didn't see any the last time I looked. Doesn't hurt to look again, but no, unfortunately, no foxes. No foxes for our foxtail. Sad times. So boy, this is a lot of bio upgrades. Literally three of us are three people are sedated simultaneously because of bionic changes. We've got that simple prosthetic leg. We have a bionic leg in the queue. We might as well slap the exoskeleton suit on somebody. I'm still feeling, oh, I don't know. I feel like, Pagey's got the bionic leg. Wouter's got a couple of bionic hands and is missing a toe. There's no easy way of determining who's best for this. You know? They've both got good weapons. Although Pagey's got the cooler weapon. And also got a better helmet. You know what? I think Wouter's gonna get it. Oh yeah, definitely a frontliner. Both Pagey and Wouter are frontliners. So yeah, we're definitely gonna put the exoskeleton suit on one of our frontliners, and Wouter's the one that's gonna get it. It's been sat in there for ages. King Major's had so much surgery to do today. I think that these stats are going to go up quite a bit. The exoskeleton suit provides manipulation and movement plus 25% each. It's a pretty nice bit of kit. I'm trying to remember where we got it. Did we take it off someone? Did someone have it? And we just ripped it out of them? Right, well, there we go. Exoskeleton suit. Oh boy. Wouter, you are fucking upgraded. I mean, you're missing a toe. But that's fine. Of course, Pagey. Yeah, we'll definitely be definitely upgrading you. Anything that we get that's like a general buff for any kind of melees, you're definitely getting it, Pagey. You and Wouter are kind of two main frontliners. I should probably... Like, see, Delta does technically need some armor, but... At some point, I'll be using the Hyperweave. We have quite a lot of it. Oh, Pagey's off to upgrade that leg. I mean, I kind of feel like you've probably only just gotten off the anesthetic. But you're off doing things. Kind of feel like I wish you wouldn't. I mean, I could cancel it, but I kind of feel it's a bit funny that you're groggy from anesthetic and you're there immediately trying to make advanced bionics. And then anyone else who has any basic bionics, we'll swap out the leg for them. Okay, what would be a good thing to do? We're still on the Eclipse. Let's fast forward it a bit. Eclipse is ending. The batteries held out easily. That was trivial for the batteries to handle. Ooh, a party! Necromancer's throwing a party. Cool. What about Wouter being unconscious? That sucks. You're gonna miss the party, Wouter. Womp womp. But don't worry, you can probably punch through brick walls with the exoskeleton suit when you wake up. You'll be able to punch people's skulls out or something, I don't know, as punishment. Why is everyone lining up? That's kind of a bit weird. Okay, no, they're not lining up anymore. Paige's just kind of like, I don't want no party. Well, then again, if you're sedated slightly, you're still a bit woozy, then you might not have even noticed. Oh, Walters woke up, and you randomly got a load of muffalo meat on your bed. Kind of concerning, but that's okay, I guess. There we go. We're just gonna pop Paigey out of that crafting cycle. And then, you know, you can attend the party. We've got plenty of booze. We've got 189 bottles of beer. You guys sure know how to party with your no food and no beer thing. That's it. That was at the party. And now everyone's eating after the party. That's the most odd party ever. Whatever floats your boat, guys, I guess. Whatever floats your boat. Paigey, his inspiration for surgery. Awesome. Oh, Wouter's puking up on a chair. As you do. I like this game kind of partly just for that reason. Just silly little things that happen. I kind of love it. I think it's great. I think maybe, Matthias, if you, if people start drinking more beer, then perhaps then they'll be able to make advanced bionics easier. I don't fucking know. Is good. It's just it's a nice chill game. Paigey's still working on that bionic leg. So who actually needs the bionic leg? I'm pretty sure Delta Halo probably needs a bionic leg. Yeah, because you've got a simple prosthetic leg, but we need you to have a bionic leg, and then we also then, by extension, need to create a bionic arm to then swap your arm out and then upgrade the simple prosthetic arm. We can do that. So gutworms give you a lot of pain. Who's got gutworms who's not woozy from anesthetics? So it's not too bad. Yeah, the pain is a minor debuff. Not much, Wouter. You're the proud owner of a lot of bionics. Swapped out one of your hands, gave you an exoskeleton suit. It's all good. Oh, we managed to recruit one of the prisoners, and now Mr. Trillin is a proud member of our colony. Yeah, it just means, Chosen, that like half of the time you're moving faster, and the other half of the time you're just moving normally. Maybe because it's when your bionic leg is running, you're not consuming calories. It's the you're not. It's not your respiration, it's not your heart that's powering the bionic leg. So therefore, the other leg doesn't fatigue as quickly, kind of, maybe. I don't fucking know. Yeah, gutworms. Gutworms are like the best. We thought that you'd like those. They're amazing. They're nutritious if you can pull them out and eat them. But then they just go back into your gut. It's like a never-ending cycle of food. Gutworms go in, gutworms come out. Ugh, chosen one. What the fuck? Why are there some weird emojis? The thing is, I know it's just an earthworm, but because we're talking about parasitic worms, my brain immediately is just kind of like, gross. Just gross. Yeah, definitely gonna dig out the next set of rooms. That far room is gonna be for like a really high-ranking person, not Delta. Like if we get like an emperor or something like that. Starvation? Who's starving? Necro. Why is Necro starving? Dude. You're going to have a fine meal. Good. Stop fucking starving. Now who's got the flu? Oh my god, we've got gutworms, we've got flu. I swear to god. Flu will be sorted. People will sort out flu. It's probably the gutworms just making them... yeah. Hey, Pagey. I know you're making that bionic... Actually, then again. Oh, King Mage, you've got flu as well. My goodness. Why is everyone getting ill? I swear, it's just a never-ending cycle with you guys. Oh my goodness, why are we, no. No. Actually, no. There we go. I mean, sneezing out the gutworms would be cool. Kind of feeling that that's moderately unlikely. Oh my goodness. My goodness. We're fine. We're fine. We've just got a few illnesses dot around. It's fine. People are like getting treated for flu and then they're just leaving the hospital. You need to stay in, guys. Stay. I suppose the hospital beds, we can upgrade those hospital beds. Let me just remind myself about how much metal and things and Yeah, that's also fine. So we're gonna reinstall a bed there. We're gonna reinstall that bed there. I'm gonna wait for people to move those beds. And I'm gonna put some hospital beds there. Colonoscopy. I don't think a colonoscopy is gonna... That just seems unnecessary surgery, which is basically malpractice. Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. Not on my watch. I'm still wondering what I should actually put down here. I do like the fact that because we've actually made a reasonably nice prison, that they actually don't want to break out. They're actual... I mean, they might want to leave, but they don't want to actually break out. So it's like they consider that the risk of breaking out's probably, you know, worse than just, you know, accepting their lot. But then again, I suppose, maybe they've probably seen Mr. Trillin actually out and about just being a colonist, so they're just waiting for recruitment, hoping that they also get recruited. I thought I did give a minigun to someone, wasn't that like to Littlehorn or Delta Halo or something? Yeah, that was the Orion rocket launcher to Littlehorn. Yeah, we didn't give them a minigun. What I'm gonna have to do, I mean, I could remove their heart, Delta. I think if I removed their heart, the blockage would be fixed. But I also kind of feel like it's their own fucking fault for attacking us. I do feel like it was Pagey that caused this heart problem. After all, they were viciously punctured in the heart with a plasma sword. Just throwing that out there. And one of them is completely missing an arm. And that's the one we actually have crafting. Might give them a bionic arm. Can I actually do that? Yeah, I can. I could literally give them a simple bionic arm. Might actually help them with their, you know, work. For fuck's sake. Lol. Oh, jeez. Because of the missing arm and the restraints, the chains that they've got on. 20% work speed. Oh boy. It's worse than that one I had where I was like taking everyone's hands and legs and half of their organs where they've got a spare one. I'm not wasting bionics. I'm thinking about like a steel arm or even just a basic prosthetic arm. Not bionics. Just a prosthetic arm, just to help with the speed of things. You know, it's not going to be as good as a normal arm, but, you know, we can take it off them if they ever die. It's fine. I'll think about it. Could be funny. Well, the hospital beds are doing well. I kind of feel like I want to make some animal beds that are either blue or white, or like a grey, you know? Just to have the theme of it. Psychic Soothe. Okay, cool. Research is done, guys! Look at that! Okay, so we've literally just done flat screen TV. There's nothing that leads to. Before there were a few people voting for recon armor. Well, there was at least one person voting for recon armor, at least one for transport pods. I think biorefining might be fun. There's drugs that need researching at some point. Someone voted for cocoa, I know that. Prosthetics. There's still loads of prosthetics to research. Exoskeleton suits. Paige, you could get an exoskeleton suit. That'd be cool. rib replacements for drugs and stuff, bionic stuff, bionic warp. There's a lot, actually. Synthetic organs we still don't have, which is kind of cool. But I am gonna leave it to you guys, so please vote. And it will all work out beautifully. So yeah. Delta's going for the Coco. Chosen One's going for the marine armor. You two are focused on those particular votes. You want those things. Ah, Pagey straight. no bias there at all, Pagey. We've got 3 now that go to recon armor. 3 for Coco. Oh man. Positive Transportation's got a vote. Oh boy, we've got a two-way tie between Coco and recon armor. We've got 2 for biofuel. Okay. 1 for transport pods. We've got like 6 people in chat apparently. And it might well be that all of you have voted. This is like a good turnout. You know, if the world was like this when democracies go and vote, if we had 100% turnout, things would be a lot better. Things can only get better. Can only get better. Oh, Ancient King. Yay! Look at that. We've got a couple of votes for recon, just as I was about to call it. Ah, good stuff. Oh, yawning now. Oh boy. Yo boy. That's good. Well, I think recon's got it. I like Delta's still pushing for them cocoa trees. Well, I think recon's got it with like 5 votes now. And just remember, guys, you too can send the milestone chats if you wish. It won't actually increase the vote strength that you have. Oh, Pagey, are you changing your votes now? Are you changing your vote, Pagey? I was literally about to say recon. Oh God. Oh my God. So Matthias, you've changed from recon armor to bio. Pagey, you've gone from recon armor to Coco. Now Coco's got 3. Fucking no, Coco's got 5 now. It's Coco's my brain. I think that's Coco then. I think Coco's got it. And you're going Coco Chess. Fine, okay, cool. You know, we've got like 6 votes for Coco. I think. Got Trillin 2 votes for Coco. No. Yeah, they're done. That was a sudden swing around, Delta. Holy crap. I respect for being able to somehow swing that out. That was great. Oh boy. Hey, yeah. You know what, Walter? If you can figure out who the runner-up was, brilliant. I'm not going down there. I sometimes struggle figuring out who the winner is, let alone the runner-up. My God. Coco armor. I mean, is this like regular armor that has some kind of chocolate dispenser? To be fair, I mean, I'd be tempted to sign up to the army if my armor could dispense chocolate. That does sound awesome, actually. Yeah, just someone mess up that stupid creature. Kill it. Someone go kill it. Of course you're a necro. How are you? How do you think you're not alive? Why would you think that? You're like healthy, except the gutworms. The gutworms less healthy, but you know, not everyone can have not gutworms. I see. I'm pretty sure foxtail, but then again, I suppose... I mean, wargs are strict carnivores. Foxes, less so. They eat all kinds of shit. Hell, foxes, I think, are pretty much omnivores at this point, aren't they? They will eat pretty much anything they can get their teeth into. Fruits and berries and all kinds of stuff. Anything that's smaller than them and that doesn't fight back. That's cool, Necro. Well, it is good to have you here. We had a, I think we skipped 2 streams over Christmas and New Year. I mean, Delta, we literally can research that technology. There are such things as like nuclear stomachs or something, where you don't need to eat, but you have a slight increased risk of cancer. Personally, I mean, not having to eat, you'd save a lot of money. But I would still like to be able to eat. Now, think of it this, guys. Now, let's say that there was some kind of, you know, that hypothetical kind of wave a magic wand, and this is the wish you get kind of thing? So, if someone says, hey, I can make it so that you never have to eat, you know, the genie says, this is all you get, this is the option, yes or no. You will never have to eat ever again. You'll never have to drink ever again. You will be as healthy as you would have been if you'd have been drinking and eating the absolutely spot-on correct things. But you then can't eat or drink. Literally, your body cannot do it. Would you actually go for that? So you don't have to eat or drink, you stay maximum healthiness based on eating and drinking, but you actually can't even if you wanted to. Would you agree to that? It's one of those interesting questions, I think. Very interesting. Because I don't know whether I would. Like, food's kind of cool. And alcohol's kind of cool as well. And sure, it'd be one less thing to have to buy, one less thing to have to worry about, you know, hunger and thirst wouldn't be an issue. You can't drink anything, Chosen One. That's it. You just literally no liquids or solids going into your body. Your stomach is gone. It's just, yeah. That's the thing, Wouter, is like, it is a huge waste of time in a way. But you then can never drink or eat ever again. So all of the pleasures you would get from eating and drinking are gone. You know, you wouldn't be able to enjoy a meal. People would be like, why do you never eat? You know, people are going to potentially worry that there's something wrong with you as well. I like how Wouter's sat on the throne watching TV now. And sure, you could probably like get injections or... But there are other ways to get intoxicated rather than drinking and eating. But yeah, it's a big sacrifice when you think about it. And I think some people, like Wouter, totally up for it. I think I'm on that borderline of... Like, if I couldn't, then... I don't know. Kind of miss it. I feel like I'd miss out, you know? I think I'd miss it. Not because I'm hungry and fancy a bite, but yeah. But of course, on the flip side, to get this whole you never need to eat or drink again to stay healthy, if you still could eat, then that changes things. I think that changes things. Assuming that eating doesn't somehow, like, permanently add calories that wouldn't have already been added. You know what I mean? So it's not like an issue. So, you know, you go out for a meal, you can still enjoy said meal and drink. But day to day, you don't bother. That would be like the perfect balance between practicality and enjoyment. And also people wouldn't wonder what the fuck is wrong with you because you never eat or drink. Yeah, I don't think it's as bad as a lot of people think. Oh boy, hey Dunlap. It's been a while. It's been a while. I've been alright. You know, Christmas and New Year was alright. Getting used to a different pace of life, I guess. Let's get all these shoved where they need to go. It's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, it is a bit would you rather, Chess. It is a bit. I actually quite like some of these little conversations, though. You know, these like you say, would you rather this or this? I think sometimes they can be fun. A lot of people I don't know, they don't see the value in it because it is pointless. Of course it is. Because a lot of the whole would you rathers you can't happen. They're not real decisions that anyone's gonna have. I kind of feel like it's a nice mental exercise. There's a lot of things we do that have no value in our lives. Playing computer games, for example, doesn't really add anything practical to my life, but it's entertaining. It's enjoying things that I'm doing. Obviously, I have the additional thing of playing this game while you guys are watching, but yeah, I do like this kind of thing. It's good. It's good. I like it. Makes people think outside the box. Oh, I don't like that buzz phrase. Makes people think about things they don't normally think about, if that makes sense. Oh well, I'm sure it makes sense to me. These guys are in hospital. What are they worrying about? They're flu. That's fine. Like how King Mage is fucking addicted to caffeine. Massive resistance, super addicted. Just, it's fine. Just needs caffeine. It's like, give me the coffee. I'm gonna actually add and administer coffee. Someone can administer the coffee. I'd actually... Depends on the live forever, Matthias, because knowing when I die, is this an... Okay, two questions. So the live forever, is that means that I will stay at the current age and health that I'm at? Or is it that I will just keep getting older and older and older and never die? That would be shit. But if I stay at my current age, or even just get younger, living forever seems pretty good. But it depends on whether or not I get affected by the rigors of old age. And secondly, of course, knowing when I die, does this mean that I can change it? Does this mean I can avoid it? And do I know the method of death? Like, if I know I'm gonna get, I don't know, get cancer because I went on holiday in the sun too often or something. Do you know what I mean? Like, can I avoid these things? If I know I'm gonna die from cancer, do I then go in to the hospital and say, oh, can I have a checkup? And then I can avoid the death. And then my knowledge of my death changes, it updates. I was like, well, now you're going to die of this other thing. I think I'd rather live forever, to be fair, as long as I stay physically capable and don't just become a fucking corpse that still has a pulse. I feel like living forever would be cool. And I don't think there are any, like, laws that would say that you'd have any detriment. Like, you're still protected as a human being and a citizen of the country you're in, so just because you're 270 doesn't mean that people are gonna put you in a lab or anything. And as long as you're healthy, as long as you no longer age, then living forever. I'd love to live forever. That would be great. Because you imagine it, like the, you know, you get to pension age, you still look like you are, and people are like, you're not so-and-so, and you have all the ID, and you show them the ID, and they're like, wow, what do you do to stay so young? I don't know, I just kind of live my life, and I drink olive oil, and play tennis twice a week, and I guess it just works for me. And then, you know, they just keep paying your pension. You basically live for free, and the pension company are gonna be like, you're 170 years old! Do we have to keep paying your pension? It's crippling us as a company! That'd be great. Do you know what I mean? That'd be awesome! Yeah, living forever as long as you no longer age. I think that'll work. That'd be good. Still looking for a fortress. Yeah, I still haven't found that fortress in the Minecraft, have I? I'm like 60 episodes in. Still don't have potions. Can't brew potions. I just want one nether wart. One! But no nether wart for Malik. Oh boy. Oh dear. I'm enjoying this stream. Probably helps that I'm drinking. Oh dear. Don't worry, I'm not regressing. I'm just having a few nice drinks because, hell, it's a stream. It's good fun. Come on, I want some more would you rathers. It's actually ages since I've played this kind of game. I always overthink. Well, then again, I think the whole point of them is to think them. So, is there ever a way that you can actually overthink the would you rather game? But yeah, living forever and knowing when you die, I think that's quite a simple one, assuming that you don't just turn into a withered corpse. Like in Death Becomes Her, the film. Did anyone ever see Death Becomes Her? That's actually, it's quite an old film now, holy shit. Oh god, don't say that, Necromancer. Ugh. I don't... don't say that. Because that's just like jinxing it for me or something. Oh boy. But yeah, the old film Death Becomes Her. Long story short, you can drink a potion, you become young, and you stay young forever. But you literally cannot die. But if you do die, your body is dead and it deteriorates. But you are stuck in it. You that's it. You are fucked. So don't die, and then you're fine. But if you do, you're fucked. You're basically in a ever rotting corpse of a body. That would be terrible. What the question is, Matthias, though, why? Like, what would be so bad living forever? I like how Goxie's like got the fucking energy weapon out and he's just staring at the prison and it's like, you bitches better work! Get to work! That's it, Cod. Sweep up that dust. Hey you, White! I'm gonna shoot your fucking face in. That's it, you cut that hay. Yeah, you cut the hay. Cut the fucking hay, White. Yeah, you cut that hay good with your one arm. Yeah, go on. Okay, I'm getting a bit weird now. Anyway. And Goxie's just like, yay, hey, I got the hay, guys. I intimidated the prisoners with a big fucking gun, and now I got some hay for the animals. Yeah. I mean, I've got a lot of hours in both games, to be fair, Ancient. Oh, Brie or Camembert? It depends. Thing is, Camembert is off... It's always gonna fucking depend. Is this like a big whole round of Camembert, and do I have cranberry, and can I warm it up? Or is it... you know what I mean? It's like... I don't know. Is it like equal amounts? Camembert is fucking awesome. Probably Camembert regardless. I do like Camembert. I really like stinky cheese. I mean, of course, it all depends. You know, is this a Brie de Meaux and some kind of compare? It's like a Brie de Meaux from France, and this is like some weird fucking own brand fucking Camembert. You know what I mean? Like a Brie de Meaux from a decent deli. It's gonna kick the ass of a random own brand Camembert from Tesco Smart Price, or is it Asda Smart Price? I don't know. Either way. It's a bit of a weird one, Matthias. I kind of get that. Not because I necessarily agree with it myself, but yes, having an end perhaps is not like an endless, monotonous journey. But I kind of feel like the world is going to change so much, and the older you get, the easier life is, and I don't know. I just feel like being 170 and having a pension still paying you money is gonna be awesome, because you can have all the fucking spaceships. Literally, I'm gonna go on a tour, and you'd be kind of famous, you know. You'd probably, Serve in heaven or rule in hell? That is a hugely complicated question as to what your definition of hell and heaven is. To rule hell, that means you basically replace Lucifer, I'm assuming. And serve in heaven, it depends on what you have to do in heaven. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of different definitions of heaven. What do people do in heaven? But anyway, cocoa is researched, guys, and I kind of feel like I do want to have some cocoa trees, so I am gonna set that up in a bit. So yeah, we've just had cocoa. I kind of feel like I want to plant some cocoa trees now. It's awesome. So what we had some people voting for transport pods, which is always a useful thing. We also had some well, I actually personally just like biofuel refining, maybe, possibly, I don't know, we'll see. Autocannon turrets are useful, jump packs will be useful potentially. We had quite a few people going recon armor and then abandon recon armor for cocoa trees, which is cool. I kind of respect that. I can respect that. What else have we got? We've got a couple of autopsy random things for animals. And we've got a whole load of prosthetics, guys. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Cocoa armor. Well, you have to grow the cocoa chess in order to coat the armor. But anyway, just vote, guys. Just vote. Oh boy, let's have a little look at some of these while we're waiting for those. Everyone's finding that button. Activation is here. Live in Skyrim. Going to install the mods. Blah blah blah. I feel like that's an interesting one. Live in Minecraft or live in Skyrim? Assuming that... Oh god, it's at... Yeah, that's not a... Yeah, I agree with Wouter. That is an interesting one, because whilst Skyrim has more content per se, and is graphically more pleasing and all of that. And if you've got a lot of mods, you can do a lot of cool things like fuck dragons and stuff. Not that I would ever... Yeah, I don't know even why that sprung to mind. But anyway, the point is, yes, if it's Skyrim with lots of mods, then, oh my god, Recon has fucking won this. But Minecraft has all the creative mode, and more importantly, Minecraft has multiplayer. That's a lot of the things that's like a big thing. Because if you're living in Minecraft, I'm assuming you're living with all of what Minecraft can do, and what Minecraft can do is allow you to visit different servers. I'm sorry, Trillin. I'm a furry. I like dragons. What can I say? So Minecraft would still allow you to interact with actual human beings. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it looks like recon armor. We've got 2 for exoskeleton, 2 for turrets, and then we've got like 7 for recon armor. Nothing's beaten recon armor 7. Recon armor it is. It is done. Well, then that would have been 9 votes for recon armor. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're having recon armor. But yeah, I think as much as Skyrim, especially with lots of mods, well, sort of, if you think about it, because Skyrim, even with as many mods as you can bloody install and keep it stable, Skyrim is still limited content, because it's got a lot of content, but ultimately that content will run out. It will. It absolutely fucking will. And that's the rest of your life. And now you are in this Skyrim world, which is complex as it is, you will get used to it all. You will have explored every fucking mission, you'd have completed every single one, you'd have spoken to every NPC, and it'll take you a long time. You know, you'd have crafted every item and gained every skill, and you'd have restarted the game and gone a different path, and you would have done everything, and it would be really, really fun. But then when you've run out, it's done. And you can't get any more. Whereas Minecraft, yes, it looks crapper and it's not got as much content, but you've got other people. You've got other people there. And I'm going to have to assume that Minecraft, if you're going to live in Minecraft, you do have the option for going onto multiplayer servers. If you can go onto multiplayer servers and interact with human beings, then Minecraft has to be the choice. If you're going to spend the rest of your life in something, it's got to be something that allows you to have other people producing endless content and other people being able to chat with you and other people, even though it's just Minecraft, it's interaction. I mean, if it is the entire world of Tamriel and it's suddenly now turned into a living, breathing world that is 100% simulated and it's fresh and new and blah blah blah, fine, yeah, go Tamriel, because then it's a living, breathing world that's constantly changing. But it's a game, and it is literally a case. The question was, which game would you want to live in? And I think Minecraft has to be the one. Well, the thing is, Chosen One, life is also a game that has no purpose or goal and is also aimless. Oh boy, this is getting existential very quickly. Skyrim with Discord? I mean, that's Minecraft versus Skyrim. It's gonna have to be Skyrim plus Discord. Yeah, I mean, Discord has voice chat and video chat. So yeah, hell, a lot of my social interaction these days is through Discord. Yeah, it has to be the one that's got the infinite possibilities in the future, the thing that can potentially change all the time. Especially if you can somehow prove to people that you are actually stuck in the game. Could you imagine it? You're in Minecraft and somehow you have proven you're like famous almost for being stuck in the game. So you're online all the time. So people will actually want to seek you out and say, hey, I've made this cool dungeon thing, this cool map, do you want to check it out? And see how, you know, people would actually love that. People would fucking love that. I think Minecraft would win on its own, but if you're including Discord, oh, but then there's no content, is there? So unless with Skyrim people are creating new mods for you, because you're the guy that lives in Skyrim and can't get out, and you've got more content. It's content, yeah. I think it's still going to be Minecraft, actually, weirdly. I don't know. Well, absolutely, Chosen. It's a really tricky one because, again, it's a question. It's a decision that no one will ever have to make, I don't think. But I like it from an academic point of view. I like these sorts of questions. Next! I think I've just spent the last 15 minutes talking with this game as a background. I've no idea what I'm doing. While just collecting stuff, helping the prisoners out. It's nice. Oh boy! 109? That exoskeleton suit actually allows you to carry more stuff. You're carrying 109. You know what? I'm going to do it quick. I'm going to open up calculator. So normally you can carry 75. If I multiply that by 1.45, it's 108.75. Yes. So the normal carry capacity of 75 gets multiplied by your manipulation score to determine how much you can carry. That is why Wouter now can carry a lot of cool stuff, a lot of extras. That's cool. I didn't realize carry capacity got affected by manipulation, but the more you know. Would you rather be famous for something you aren't proud of? Doesn't have to be something bad necessarily. Or not get recognition in any form for something world-changing. Is the world-changing a positive thing? Like, you know, a cure for cancer or something. Do you know what I mean? Because you've sort of defined the famous for something you're not proud of, but it doesn't have to be something bad. Does that mean that the world changing is like, I kind of feel like, because if it's world changing, like live with Deadpool or Groot. Groot, because I wouldn't end up dead. Jeez, then I would go for the not get any recognition for something world changing. It's yeah. My notoriety has literally no impact on anything. When we die, it doesn't matter whether or not people remember you. In my opinion, maybe that's a little bit pessimistic, but to you, when you are dead, it won't matter if people remember you. But yeah, definitely. Something world-changing that's a positive world change, like a cure for something, or revolutionary entertainment technology, or a medical procedure, or fucking affordable living, or something where there's like more food for third world. You know, yeah, there's loads of things that are cool. That yeah, cool. Make people's lives better. You don't need recognition. And to be fair, I think if people are looking for fame and notoriety, I kind of feel like they're never going to get what they want. So, you know, you work hard, or you invent, or you create, or you know, push for recognition. I feel like no amount of recognition is probably enough, because it's never going to be as good as you think. You know, people seek recognition for their deeds, whether they be good or ill, and it's like a drug. You're always going to want more, and you're never gonna get satisfied. I think getting recognition from yourself is probably more important. If you can be happy with the things that you have done in secret, and be, you know what? I'm happy with what I've done. I'm glad I did that thing. And I don't care whether people know it was me or not. As long as no one's being a dick and taking advantage of a situation, like claiming credit, and they're getting positivity and money or whatever that they don't deserve, or they're gonna use incorrectly. As long as that doesn't happen, then yeah. I think it's too easy to judge ourselves on what other people think of us. Way too easy. Oh, that's a good one, Trillin. That's a good one. Oh boy. Problem with me turning into my persona, of course, is that you're well, anyone really, you're stuck in a world that's going to be like, oh shit, look at that freak! Quick! That's not human, so therefore we're going to put it in a lab and experiment on it. So I feel like that would be a bad thing. Go to a furry realm where like there's loads of like animal people and dragons and other weird cool fantasy creatures and stay as a human. Yeah, I'd have to go for the latter, which is a big shame. But I kind of feel like if I have to pick one or the other, definitely go to the furry realm and stay as a human. Becoming a big dragon in this world, I feel like that's not going to end well for me. Marvel or DC? I haven't followed DC enough. I kind of feel like that's a difficult one to assess, because Marvel have taken over cinema in a way. Yeah, it's a tricky one. What else? I'm going to have a little scan. I actually really like this. I don't know. I hope you guys aren't too interested in making lots of progress on RimWorld today, because I seem to be in a mood for a Would You Rather game. I should probably do like a vlog type thing at some point. You know what I mean? Because I can talk shit for fucking hours. Would you rather be in the organ room or the organ room? Holy shit, I would rather be in the organ room. Could you imagine? Because, well, firstly, you know, bit cheaty. This is like -16 in there. It's very cold in the organ, in the warg food room. And it's also lots of corpses. That's not good. Whereas at least this one, it's bright. The organs are kept in some way that keeps them fresh. It's clean floor. Yeah. I mean, I could do a vlog with Yodeloth, I guess. For fuck's sake. I quite like that one, Chosen One. I quite like that one. easy one to answer, but it's quite nice. It was relevant. Not be able to sleep, but never feel tired, or need to sleep, but... So, okay, so basically sleep is just unnecessary. You can't do it. You don't need to do it. Yeah, I think I would go, yeah, I'd be happy with no sleep. Like, I'm in the UK, so while I'm asleep, America is awake. And I have a few friends and people that I follow in America. I feel like... And there's plenty of 24/7 places open here and there. I kind of feel like, yeah, I'd get more stuff done, probably. Yeah, I think I would go without sleep. Yeah, if I didn't have to sleep and then couldn't sleep, I'd go, as long as I had no ill effects from it, then yeah, definitely. That to me seems like a kind of a... It took me a moment to think about it, but yeah, I wouldn't get bored. Having to... I normally have kind of a... Like, I'll look at the time and I'll think, I suppose I should get to sleep. You know, because I know that I will be grouchy if I don't have enough sleep, and I'll be tired and it'll kind of mess things up. Yeah, not having to sleep, that'd be cool. Although, it would be obviously super weird for other people. Especially if you have a partner. Like, you can imagine, you know, you go into bed and you cuddle and you know, you do the naughty. And then you cuddle a bit more. And then they fall asleep, but you're awake. Like... Because then what you're going to do is lay there. You can't lay there for 8 hours while they sleep. So you'd have to kind of extract yourself from them and get up and do something. Do you know what I mean? That'd be kind of weird. But I think both of you would adapt to that. The idea of someone not needing sleep is just something that people would accept. But yes, to answer the question about autism and ADHD, I don't know I know quite a bit about both, but again, I wouldn't want to choose it because I don't know what it is to have either. So I don't know. Yeah, that's a tricky one. Yeah, that's a tricky one. Probably the ADHD, as Matthias says. Because, yes, there's still, in both cases, things you just can't do, or other things that you can't not do in some cases. But I feel like with ADHD, you can still connect a little bit easier. Hey, Cobalt! Yeah, I think ADHD doesn't stop you connecting with people as much. Yes, it can harm relationships because of the energy you've got and the, you know, shifting around and whatever. Oh, we've got some gold underground. Woo! Steel, gold, steel, uranium, steel. I'm glad that we are having multiple people researching, because then we can get all of that. That's nice. And then we have a mission. Time for the full number 6 hours. Royal archaeologists recently extracted 4 prisoners from an ancient cryosleep vault and intend to question them. To keep the prisoners secret from the court rival, they wants you to hold them for 20 hours. The prisoners are suffering from paralytic abrasia and must be kept in bed. Unfortunately, mechanoids from the Mecha Hive are guarding the vault and they want to fuck us. We kind of need the honor. I really don't want to fight. I'm just gonna ignore that for now. That's an interesting one chosen as well, because again, it depends on the bionic body parts. Do they need maintenance or fuel or something that's any different from what I normally do? Because if they're bionic body parts where if I'm eating food and that's their fuel, and I don't need to, like even if I have to eat twice as much, that's fine. But as long as they don't need anything special to be maintained, and they don't, and like they self-repair, basically, my bottom line is, are the bionic body parts as easy to maintain as my actual limbs? Then that's a no-brainer. Bionic has got to be better than human limbs. And you're saying body parts specifically. So... Yeah, let me... That's fair. Yeah, we do have suicidal Janissaries. We could totally do this for honor. Get the 6 Janissaries. Ah, fuck the plasteel. I'd go for honor. But then again... Oh, this looks like a difficult one. This looks like a really difficult one. 3 raids of that size. Now, if I remember correctly, Delta Halo can call for aid. Gondor calls for aid! The beacons are lit! Got that the wrong way around, but never mind. I will live normally, Matthias. Fucking live normally! Oh boy. Yeah, I do not want to hear what everybody else is fucking thinking. Jesus. I know what I think at the best of times. If I was somebody else and could hear my thoughts, whew, and I can't imagine that I'm the only one who is a psychopath in my head. Not that I'm a psychopath in real life, but my head comes up with some fucking crazy shit, you know what I mean? So yeah, I would just normal, please. Normal, Matthias, normal. And Rohan shall answer. Yeah. Lord of the Rings was fucking amazing. I recently did a marathon with some friends of mine, and if Fuckcell's around, he'll know who that is. And we basically did all 6 films. Not in one session, unfortunately. We did the 3 Lord of the Rings one day. And we did then the 3 Hobbits another day on a different weekend. And they were all the extended editions. Oh, it was good. And some of them I had never seen the extended editions before. It was great. Werewolf or vampire? But are they the werewolves that... Like, okay. Are the vampires and werewolves the sort that when they get triggered, like when the vampire is hungry and when the werewolf hits a full moon, do you lose your mind? Like, are you a savage creature that you can't control, you're in a different mind? Or are you the sort where, yes, you're hungry for blood, or yes, you are hungry for flesh, but you're still you, and it's like being super horny, but for flesh or blood instead of sex? You know what I mean? Like, is it, what level of control do you have? And as a werewolf... Can you change whenever you want? Does it have to be night? Is it only on the full moon? And as a vampire, can you pass for human? Can you wear sunblock to survive in the sun? Kind of feel like a werewolf's probably a better one for me, also being a furry, because, you know, it's werewolves. Because I could totally, if I had full control as a werewolf, I could basically just OnlyFans my entire fucking life. It's like really weird sudden statement, but seriously, if you're a werewolf, right? If you're a werewolf and you have control, so you can change whenever you want, or maybe only at night, whatever, and and you're a werewolf, holy shit, you could make a lot of money with a webcam. I'm just gonna throw that one out there. Don't want to gross anyone out or make anyone think, oh god, Melek's gone crazy. But just saying, probably I don't know. But then again, vampires can probably fly. And I guess if you're going all chompy as a vampire. I think the werewolves from Twilight, they pretty much retained control, didn't they? And the Vampire Diaries, again, I think they... Yes, they got extra bitey and hungry, but I think for the most part they retained control. They were still themselves. Yeah, I'd have to go with the werewolf. Werewolves are cooler. Werewolves are totally cooler. And I feel like I can still go out in the day. The going out in the daytime and being able to eat garlic still... Whew. That's gotten heavy. I'm talking about, you know, stripping naked as a werewolf on a webcam to make money, Trillin, and you have to now drop the world hunger versus child abuse. Jeez, this escalated quickly. Oh boy. I think there's a lot of kids that starve. I know it sounds a bit weird. I'd probably end world hunger because there's a huge amount of kids that suffer in the world because of hunger. And there's also a lot of people in general. I think it would probably do more good overall to end world hunger. And as much as that sounds a bit kind of rude because kids are more vulnerable than miscellaneous hungry person, but a lot of those hungry people are kids, you know, in a lot of countries where food is not as readily available, it's the kids that get the food last. So yeah, I'm gonna have to say world hunger because I think it will save probably more kids than the child abuse stuff, I think. Oh, that's a heated option. I need to click that. Yeah, that's a tricky one. But only from a... Yeah. Oh god, Jess. You have to make things more complicated. I mean, starving to death is not as bad as... Yeah, I guess. Although I would probably be careful what you type into YouTube's chat. It may... Oh god. Yeah. Shit, man. Just throw that one at us. I mean, hats off to you, Chess Card, for making something that felt like an obvious but risky choice to suddenly being less obvious now. Because, yeah, out of the suffering, I'd probably rather starve to death than have that happen to me. Fuck. Yeah, nice. Fuck. You know, some of the people that watch me, I have to admit, I feel like some of you guys are probably just as fucked in the head as I am sometimes. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've said anything particularly weird. But yes, it may very well get demonetized. I don't mind. It's fine, whatever. I'm having fun. And if you guys are enjoying the conversation... Well, if you're not enjoying the conversation, say so. And I'll tone it down and try and get people to shut the fuck up. But I think this is a sensible-ish kind of mature topic debate thing. I've got this beer in my hand and I still haven't... I'm gonna have some more. Boy. Let's make sure these guys are still happy. Well, tolerant of their lot. Yeah, they are. Yeah, YouTube aren't as bad for removing things because of dodgy topics. They normally just completely demonetize it and never promote it. Which, as far as I'm concerned, not really that bothered. It's not like I depend on my income. Yeah, YouTube are a bit weird. When it comes to users, I think they're a little bit more heavy-handed than content producers. God, Pagey, that's obvious, Smaug. I mean, Medusa's gonna fuck me up immediately. I'm gonna, like, one glance at her, boom, statue. At least with Smaug, I can, like, promise to, you know, wake him up if I see someone stealing his shit and organize his horde, maybe. And dragons are way cooler than Gorgons. Just gonna say, way cooler. But then again, I suppose if you just put a bandage around your eyes, at least then you've got the Medusa and she is kind of a sexy woman. But then again, Smaug's super sexy, you just can't do anything with him because he's so big. I'm gonna have to go with Smaug. Being the servant, assuming that he would accept me as a servant, being the servant of a dragon is better than being a statue. Oh boy, Matthias. There are only so many puns in the world, though. Do you know what I mean? Like, okay, Matthias, here's the question. If I choose to only speak in very obvious puns, do I have some sort of, like, epic ability to always find a good pun? Because at the moment, I can do puns. Everyone can do puns. I wouldn't say I'm a master pun, but if I, with this ability, suddenly now, the moment a pun is appropriate to what I want to say, it comes to my mind, like, suddenly I'm an expert punner, I would go with the puns. I feel like the puns, if I become an expert at puns. Otherwise, no. I'll go and never speak again. It would just be fucking annoying. But then again, I suppose you could choose not to speak. Actually, yeah, fuck it, no. Regardless of the option, puns is the way to go. Dip myself in gold in a way. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that would result in my instant death. I don't feel like I'm heat resistant like Smaug. I still feel, do I have to make the pun, or can I just choose to be silent? Like, do I still have control over my tongue as to whether or not I actually speak? That is true, Jessica. That is. I mean, if the red dragon is just going to destroy me, as you say, because, yeah, he's a red dragon, let's be honest. An ancient red dragon, no less. Thing is that if you're going to D&D world this is am I just like a peasant, a commoner? You know, D6 hit points, or whatever it is? Kind of feel like hoping for a random person to wander by with greater restoration and 100 gold piece worth of diamonds to reverse the petrification. Kind of feel like that's, yeah, it's unlikely. Yeah, sign language is the one. Yeah, lip reading as well, and just not that. No, you don't need to do that. Just hope other people do it. No, because then you're not speaking. I don't know. Ignore everything I'm saying. Flu is doing alright. Oh my god. I'm gonna have a break, guys, because we haven't had a break yet. And yeah, it's just one of them things, you know? Oh boy. Oh my goodness. What an interesting fucking session so far. Because it's been a bit weird. I'm just gonna throw that out there. A little bit weird. But I love it. I'm enjoying it. I don't think Smaug... I mean, Smaug is evil as fuck. Smaug is not a gold dragon. He is absolutely a red dragon. Don't know enough about Poseidon, but Zeus sleeps around a lot. So I kind of feel like if I care, Poseidon's the way it is. But Zeus, probably more powerful? Anyway, I'm gonna actually have a break, have a pee. And I'll be right back, guys. Enjoy the music. Here we go. I am lighter. Bionic motors to the goats' backs. Mortars, not motors, mortars, even more interesting. Yeah, mortars could be fun, I guess. That would actually be fucking awesome. Like, the more my brain thinks about it, the better the idea sounds, Delta. It's like sharks with frickin' laser beams. It's that level of awesome. Oh boy. I have to admit, I have every now and again in the past, and just now, as we've been chatting about random shit, I have been thinking, you and me both, Trillin. Maybe not, I haven't had 5 yet, but yeah, I answered the call of nature. But no, anyway, what I was saying was, every now and again I think about, you know, wouldn't it be kind of cool to do like a talk show thing, like a vlog, and have guests and segments and... Like, I wouldn't say I am the most charismatic person in the world, but I don't have a monotone voice. I don't have a lack of humor. So I kind of feel like, I don't know. Maybe if I structured it appropriately and had a plan and maybe had some guests coming on chatting about shit. I don't know. I have no idea what I would actually do the vlog for, you know, I don't know. Just a thought. Only retro and indie games or AAA? Probably the retro and indie. I'd go with retro indie. There's more of them. I think a lot of them can hold my interest just as well as AAA. Yeah, they don't look as good, but I feel like there's a lot more of them. I'm assuming I still have to buy them as well, so they're going to be cheaper as well. Yeah, I'd go with the retro indie games. Yeah. That's not a bad point. I mean, you might be waiting a decade or two, but eventually you will be able to play. The AAA games of today will be retro in the future. Yeah. Oh, patches. I hadn't chatted to Patch, well, outside of Twitter, because we had a brief little conversation over Twitter. I hadn't chatted with Patches for ages. Would you rather be married to Legolas or Thranduil? Remind me who Thranduil is? And also, which Legolas is this? If this is the Legolas in the Hobbit trilogy, fuck that. Is this the Legolas before or after Lord of the Rings? Because the Legolas after Lord of the Rings is kind of cool. Before... Frostgrave, yeah. Before Lord of the Rings, Legolas is a bit of a dick. Let's be honest. You know, he chills right the way out in Lord of the Rings. Kind of feel like that's, yeah, that it's... It depends on which Legolas we're talking about. Oh boy. I kind of feel like you could be married to somebody and not have to have sex with them if you're not that way inclined. And I suppose it depends on who's a top. Is Legolas a top? Legolas does not strike me as a top. Like, he's super capable. Probably... Ugh. I actually kind of remember who he is, yeah. Legolas seems to be more down to earth. You know, by the brain. Yeah, by the end of Lord of the Rings, Legolas seems to be a hell of a lot more down to earth. And maybe he's not all powerful and everything. Yeah, Legolas. Sure. Trans Legolas or trans. So basically what you're saying, Chess, is you pick the character and then they become whichever sex you most want them to be. And it's got to be Legolas. In either case, it's got to be Legolas. Oh, man. Also, he's a really good fucking archer, and he can dance about and shoot things. And he's a hero, and he's not like a up his own arse kind of... His dad seems like a bit of a dick, to be fair. Hey, don't worry about it, Chess. I'm fine with this. A female Legolas? Yeah, I'd be up for that. Male Legolas I'll accept as well. That'll be fun. I do have a bit of a female preference. Bisexual, but with a female preference. But yeah, Legolas? Orlando Bloom? Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would. Oh god. I could start my whole life again with... I think... You see, this, Matthias, is a very, very physicsy question. Because if I am reset back to how I was at the beginning and everything is exactly the same, whether or not I do the same things is actually a question of self-determination and free will. Do human beings have free will or not? And it may seem like an obvious question that of course we do. I could decide to do this or I could decide to do that. But there's not actually a huge amount of science that supports free will. It's... Unfortunately, there's a huge amount of evidence that suggests we don't have free will. And I know that seems counterintuitive, but it does suggest we would do exactly the same thing that we would have done anyway. Yeah. So, yes, I think I don't know what I believe exactly, because this is a matter of belief rather than knowledge, because we don't really know. But yeah, I think I probably would do exactly the same things all over again. I'm not invested. Because personally, I think you can have free will and for everything to be determinism. Because I am free to choose the things I am, but I'm still ultimately going to choose exactly the same things again. I am free to choose exactly the same things I would have anyway. But yeah, I would do all the same things again, as we all would, I think. Unless there's some kind of weird quantum shenanigans going on that makes everything different. I don't know. Oh boy. This stream's gone into some weird fucking angles. What the fuck's up with Matthias? Why is he injured? Did I miss some shit? Who the fuck beat up Matthias? Little Horn and Matthias had a fight. I didn't even notice. What the hell went on? We've been so busy. Matthias. Oh my god. Matthias laughed at Little Horn's recreational preferences. Wow. Wow. This drove Little Horn into a rage. And then Little Horn beat the shit out of Matthias. Matthias didn't stand a fucking chance. I mean, Little Horn basically has no injuries. So Little Horn's just kind of like, yeah, you fucking... Yeah, what is Little Horn actually like? What has Little Horn been doing recently? Little Horn and Goxie communicated thoughts about the nature of emotion. I'll lose an eye. Yeah, depth perception, not a big deal. But having one arm, that's going to affect my life a lot more. Yeah, I'll lose an eye. Next! Oh boy. Would you rather we didn't have this chat and you notice? You mean like this? Oh look! There's no chat! My goodness. Lol. Oh boy. I don't think I'm gonna get anything done in this session. Fly or become invisible? Ooh, that's a good one. I feel like you're like Googling these now. But it's a nice one. I'm assuming both are infinite. I mean, to be fair, Chosen, yeah, I think the fight was funny. I feel like the fight was funny. You know, Matthias just decided to insult Little Horn, and Little Horn beat the shit out of him for it, to the point, literally, Little Horn hospitalized Matthias for insulting his recreational preferences. kind of... There's a euphemism there, isn't there? Yeah. But flying invisible? Oh, we got a random dead warg puppy. What the fuck? What the fucking shit? What the fuck did this poor puppy do to you, warg? Oh, it's a normal, it's not one of our wargs. It's a fucking, it's a evil warg. Someone killed the evil warg. There's like literally a random fucking warg just ate one of the warg puppies. And there you go, Necromancer, shoot that fucking warg. What are you doing? Shoot the fucking thing. Kill it. Kill the evil warg. Kill it. Kill it. Go on, Necro, what are you doing? There we go. Get it. All the other wargs, are they going after it? Are they not? What are they doing? They're fleeing. You pussies. You absolute pussies. Is this warg gonna die now? It looks like it's bleeding out pretty nicely. Run, Foxtail, run! That's it. Learn to use doors. You can use doors. Go on, Little Horn. You mess that warg up. It ate one of our puppies. Oh, no, you're just repairing a wall. That's something completely different. Sorry, flight and invisibility. Oh boy, that's some blaps. That's some good blaps. Nice shooting, Goxy. Nice shooting. You die now. Yeah, let's kill these puppies. See, I don't mind the puppies dying, but I don't want some random stray warg killing our puppies. Flying and invisibility is is an interesting one, because invisibility, of course, has some practical uses insofar as like stealth and getting things you want and stealing, and it's got defensive things, of course, but it's not got a huge amount of life-saving-y options unless you are already doing bad things. Whereas flying, that can literally save your life. It can save you time getting from A to B. I'd probably say fly, and you'll laugh. You'll laugh at this. Because in D&D 5th edition, fly is a level 3 spell, but invisibility is a level 2 spell. So I'm going to assume that Wizards of the Coast have measured the strength of fly as higher than the strength of invisibility. So I'm going to go with fly. I'd rather fly than go invisible. And to be honest, how cool and exciting would flying be? Whereas being invisible, you're not feeling anything different. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. Oh my god, would you rather marry Talizora? Tally. I love fucking Tally. I had the hots for her. She's also super sexy. Not lying. You see the actual pictures of her? She hasn't got enough fingers, but yeah, Tally's is... And I would hope that we can, you know, have a home where it's all sealed against viruses and bacteria and stuff, so she can be outside of her environment suit, and I can detox my body so I'm not carrying anything that makes her ill, you know? Oh, greater invisibility. No, that is a very good point. Level 4, you can attack. The duration is less, but I'm assuming the durations are irrelevant, that you can just remain flying or invisible for as long as you want. Still feel like flying would be more exhilarating than just being invisible. Like, sure, it's got more applications being invisible. But I kind of feel like... Yeah. Yeah, I still feel like fly might have it for me. Well, they are technically equal, Donlet. They are. One is more powerful, the other is ranged with a bonus action. Now, Healing Word, a lot of the time, is the better one to pick, because it's a good defib that you can use as a bonus action. But there are plenty of times when your bonus action is used doing something else, or, you know, you need to have the big heal. So, yeah. World record for inadvertently having the shortest Dwarf Fortress campaign, or the longest Dwarf Fortress campaign. Longest, I guess? I don't know. Time travel, time stop, or teleportation. I mean, time travel seems like the most powerful there. After all, who gives a shit whether you can stop time if you can just travel back a few seconds repeatedly? I mean, time travel would actually allow you to do both time stop and teleportation in a roundabout way. So yeah, time travel, I guess. Garrus or Rex? Garrus has got to be the one. Come on, Paigey. Who'd want Rex? I mean, don't get me wrong, I like some weird fucking aliens, but I don't know. I'd rather have Garrus. Garrus is just cooler. Rex just seemed like a twat. Yeah. I don't want no Krogan. Fuck the Krogan. I mean, not fuck the Krogan. You know what I mean. Garrus is definitely the keeper. I think World Peace. World Peace has got to be it, Wouter, and the reason why World Peace is immediately the option is because the moment we stop fucking fighting each other and try and kill each other and be like, oh no, you believe in a slightly different god than me, so I'm going to stab you or explode you. The moment we stop all of that bullshit, stop shooting each other, good fucking god. Like, I'm going to determine World Peace as being people not wanting to murder each other in general rather than just no wars. I mean, for fuck's sake. But anyway, the moment we stop trying to kill each other, we'll actually cooperate more. And then we'll probably figure out the cure for cancer anyway. Oh god, the Xenomorph Queen or the Predator? I think Xenomorphs are sexier than Predators, in my opinion. That's definitely an unpopular opinion. But she's too big. She's too big for me. I don't think there'd be any fun there. But so far, all the Predators we've seen officially are male, even though they suggest some of them are female. They're not. The females are huge as well. In fact, actually, you're fucked either way. Or not fucked either way, depending on your perspective. I mean, definitely drown. Just, yeah. The item's more important than the shame. Get all that armor back and that diamond's enchanted sword. Ugh. A normal mermaid. It's more important to have someone you can actually relate to than actually boink. Boink is not a word I use very often. It actually kind of sounds a bit weird me even using it. This is the weirdest live stream I've had in a long time. I don't even know what's going on in the live stream. I don't know what's going on in this game. I'm staring at this RimWorld game, and I actually couldn't tell you what's going on, other than that Matthias got into a fight. But I kind of feel like that was a long time ago. Well, of course, a mermaid has a human torso and a human head and human arms and human breasts, and she might have seashells instead. They might be part of the anatomy, I don't know. But the point is I feel like I can actually have a relationship with a mermaid than a reverse mermaid. A reverse mermaid is basically just a fish with legs. I kind of get where you're aiming, that it's got the legs, and therefore it's got what's between the legs, but no, I'd rather have the human, yeah, the upper half. Would you rather marry a Bumblebee? You mean like the Transformer Bumblebee? And Jeepers Creepers is like... I'm confused, Paigey. I'm super confused. Oh my goodness. To boink. She needed a hoo-ha. But yes, I know what you mean, Jess. I mean, I'm not thinking about that. I kind of don't think of fish that way. This stream is definitely getting demonetized. Oh boy. What a really strange stream. But no, if you're gonna marry someone, you can't just have a fish head. I don't care what's below the belt at that point. You're marrying someone, you're living with them, you know? Whether or not you can do the deed is kind of irrelevant at that point. The thing is, the Jeepers, Paigey, that is the weirdest one. Probably Bumblebee, I guess? Not because I find either of them attractive in any way, but I kind of feel like it'd be cool to have a car that's actually an AI that can also beat up people and protect me, I guess? But then again, Jeepers Creepers could also beat people up. Actually, more like eat them and stash them in a cave. But yeah, I think Bumblebee would be the better choice to marry. Neither of them, I think, would work for me as a partner. But I don't know. None of these questions make sense. But that's fine. I like the fact that we're talking about this. Like I don't know. Any of you taking much notice of what's going on in the actual game? Like, I'm feeling like I'm not really. What do you need treatment for? What the fuck is wrong with you? You're fine. What do you mean You mean like Games Workshop, Warhammer Fantasy, or Warhammer Age of Sigmar? Is that what you mean? I'd be rather more charismatic because I'm already really intelligent. No offense, but I really am. I'm not smart, but I am intelligent. Charismatic, but then again, I'm not terrible at charisma. Maybe if I was more intelligent, I'd... Well, I don't know a huge amount of either Donlet, but I do know more about Age of Sigmar. I wouldn't be able to answer that question, because I just don't have enough knowledge either way. One thing I will say about Age of Sigmar, though, is I feel like the Storm Eternals, I might be using the Stormcast Eternals, is it? They're basically just fantasy space marines. It was like super like, oh, space marines are really popular. How can we make our fantasy more popular? Let's make fantasy space marines. Whee! And that's basically what they fucking did. Megatron Pet or a Starscream. Don't know what Starscream is. I'm assuming it's a transformer of someone, like an Autobot or a Decepticon or something. I don't know. Jetpack or hoverboard? Jetpack. It's got to be a jetpack. Jetpack allows you to fly. Hoverboard is like, yeah, it's fine, it's fast, but I'm right though, Donlet, aren't I? Am I wrong? They basically turned around and said, Space Marines, everyone likes Space Marines. Let's just make fantasy Space Marines. Stormcast Eternals, yay! They're not really Space Marines, it's magic. It's what they fucking did. They didn't even look like Space Marines. They're just, it's so fucking blatant. It's ridiculous. And also, I love Skaven. Skaven, oh, I love those little corrupted, deformed rat dudes. Skaven are the way where it's at, I have to say. I used to play a little bit anyway. Oh shit, what's that Steam game? And it's where you control squads. City of something. Mordheim. That was the one. It's Skaven. It's got to be Skaven all the time. It's Skaven. I just want Skaven. If I actually built an army, it'd be Skaven. Well, I don't know, Matthews. I feel like you can probably learn to improve both. I think everyone has a minimum and maximum, in a way. But I kind of feel like because like I used to not be charismatic in any way, but the more you try it, the more it kind of happens. Rather be hunted down by Jason. Doesn't Jason kill you very quickly though? Whereas Pennywise is just, yeah, Jason. I'd rather be hunted by Jason. At least it'll be quick, and it won't be as super creepy. Because Pennywise is just super creepy. Jason is scary, but I feel like Pennywise would be like it'll be like more of a tormenting end. I feel like I'd be in more torment with Pennywise. Hey, let's just slice up some goats. And some muffalo calves, because we don't need all these muffalo calves. Fuck 'em. Kill them! Kill them all! I'm only basing it off the original Pennywise, because I haven't actually seen the latest film. Oh, well, I don't know about the new Pennywise. I can only go off the original. Oh boy, what should I fucking do now? I need to do more mining. Although then again, I could also do a little bit. Damn it, Trillin, why are you fighting with Wouter? They're going at it. They're going at it. I feel like my ability to defeat any horror film villain, villain's not the right word, but you know what I mean, any horror film monster, I feel like is very, very low. Not because I feel unconfident in my own abilities, but because it's always a fucking fluke and a team effort in the films. So what we got here? What we got here? What's going on here? Wouter compared Trillin's son to a squid. Trillin got angry, apparently. And then Wouter bit Trillin in the torso. Trillin bashed Wouter with a fist. Wouter tried to bite again. Wouter, stop biting people! You've literally compared someone's son to a squid, and then you start to eat them. This is not cool. This is Trillian's fist fighting. Wouter's beat them in the arm, hitting in the torso. Oh wow, I mean, Wouter got better at melee. So what was the outcome of this? What was the final result? We have a whole bunch of fucking punches. I mean, and look at that! Look at that! Wouter bit Trillin and is actually bleeding. Consuming fine meal? No, just fucking... You know what, maybe opposite side of the rooms for you. You fuckers. Idiots. Both of you complete fucking idiots. I swear to God. Just, like, things are going well, but, you know, people want to start fights. They didn't look at you funny. You compared your son to a squid. I'm actually now curious as to what, like, who is your son? Like, we don't even know. You don't even know who your son is. Who is your son, Drillin? There apparently is no son here. You know, you're kind. Kind of feel like I need to know why these two hate each other. Insulted, harmed, an angering fight. Okay. Wow, Walter, you just don't like a lot of people. You just randomly get into fights, so now you just don't like each other. There's no actual basis for the dislike other than the fact that you've hurt each other. I don't know, Walter. Walter, you're just a violent, angry character. Creepy breathing. Oh. I mean, you don't like men. And you also breathe creepily. Maybe that's what it is. Just like, yeah, you just don't like people in general. Yeah, just the fact that you and Trillin both like tea, it wasn't enough for you to get over the fact. I mean, Trillin's not even a man, so yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Walter, you're just a problem. Like, you're really, really powerful. You're really good at hurting people. But maybe aim that skill, that pain skill, to not the colonists. Maybe just the enemies. Just a thought. They're all kind. I'm surprised you can actually hear Discord pinging, in fairness. But yeah, it probably is. Let's have a little look. What's going on? Ooh, you don't want to see all that. You definitely don't want to see that. It's not technically a furry Discord server, but yeah. Maybe it's that. Basically, people were talking about bonking each other. Now, a lot of you will be like, oh, so hitting them over the head. What the hell happened there? I have no idea why that's doing that. There we go. And what it basically was I haven't got Skype. I don't know why it's bleeping so much. It shouldn't be bleeping, but apparently it is. It's actually slightly annoying. 1 second while I sort this out. We're not counting down to anything. Just ignore that. Game sounds. There we go. No more Discord bleeps for you. But yeah, we were talking about, someone said, because like to hit someone over the head, to bonk them over the head, to bonk them. I turned around and says, am I the only one who lives in a country where bonk is a euphemism for having sex? And people are like, no, that's sometimes used here as well. And yeah, just I'm replying. It's funny. It's funny. But that was it. I mean, I probably should focus on the stream rather than replying to Discord chats, but anyway. Would you rather play the character of Sandy in a weird version of Greece where she drowns in the viaduct racetrack as some sort of thematic reference to the ocean and then reprises her role as a ghost? Working against Whoopi Goldberg in the movie Ghost, or play a chair prop reused on multiple series that had cute bums that would sit on you, including the entire cast. Oh, what the fuck are you on, chess card? What the fuck are you on? Where did you get? No, I don't want to actually know where you get that from. That's really fucking weird. Really fucking weird. Yeah, I'm not interested in the source of that. I really am not. It's not. Yeah, I don't think it is. This is not a simple question. No, this is not a simple question. No. Where did you come from, chess card? I mean, I'm glad you tuned in for my stream. But what the fuck are you on? And where can I get some? I'm just gonna finish this beer and yeah, please tune in for my future streams. You have a odd mind, which amuses me. We've had no crazy things happen. We got underground silver. It's fine. Warg. Absolutely warg. Actually, no, untrained as a pet? Yeah, warg. Because if it's still a pet, then it's not hostile. So I'd go for warg. You know, boomalope would be easier to care for. And it might, you know, it produces biofuel, so that's kind of cool if you milk it. But it's a massive fire hazard. But I feel like a warg is totally more useful. And also, you could ride on the back of one. If Lord of the Rings has taught me anything, wargs can be used instead of horses, except they can kill. So, I mean, horses can kill if they kick you in the right way, but a warg is definitely better than a horse as a mount. So I would then train the warg. It'd be more expensive to keep, they need meat, but warg is massively better than a boomalope. Massively. What are we even doing? I kind of feel like I need to smooth all these things down now. Creeper or an Enderman, I guess? Because at least that has actual limbs. But are they just gonna kill me? Like, do I have to, like, blindfold myself to fuck the Enderman or have a cat on my head with the creeper? I mean, it's like, what the fuck? Pagey, why is everyone taking a leaf out of the chess card's book? It's so weird. Is this one of these things where you guys are just going to ask me the weirdest questions just to see what I actually answer? Because, to be fair, I think I'm doing pretty well. Pretty well. Answering the weirdest fucking questions. Oh boy. Right. And I will continue to answer the questions within reason. Within reason. Because some things are just too much. Certain things you don't want to know the truth. Or something like that, I don't know. Okay, cool. I am very pleased to hear that. As long as you're enjoying things, which you've literally just said that you are, then that is good. Are you enjoying the Minecraft series, or is it just the live streams that you're enjoying? Look at these little stone chiselly people. What is that? Is that slightly different? That's a sandstone versus granite. That's fine. I don't care then. But yeah, bit of compacted machinery. Definitely dig that out. But yeah, I want to do some other things as well. Obviously I've got the Minecraft thing, which is going to keep going and going and going. Painful but hilarious is appropriate. I'm going to take that as a compliment. Yeah, I'll take that as a compliment. I'll own that. I'm certainly hoping that we wanna dig all that shit out. Come on, Trillin. Diggy diggy. A cod or an eel? Now, being slapped by, is that the actual fish doing the slapping? Or is somebody wielding the fish to slap me with? Because I feel like if they're slapping me with an eel is a lot longer, so they can stand further back, get a lot more momentum. So the cod would be a better thing to be slapped by. Whereas if it's the actual animal slapping me, it's still the cod again. Yeah, I guess cod, probably, in both cases. Hey, I have to take a lot of things as compliments that I probably shouldn't. It's this basically my life. This is the wall. I'm going to use the wall, the granite stones. Hang on. Not the granite stones. Definitely sandstone. That's what I originally was going to do. Sandstone walls. Here we go. Right. I mean, that just gets moved to there. Build a copy there. What the fuck, Dunlap? Where the fuck are you getting this from? Oh man, I'm not even gonna answer that. I'm pretty sure you can cure malaria. I think you can cure malaria, or is the condition that you have to live with it, that you cannot be cured for some reason? What the fuck? Oh, I see what you see, Chosen. Maybe it was chess cod, not a cod. Well, that's the thing, Delta. I think a lot of the problems with Cyberpunk were based on the fact that people were playing the console version. I've heard a lot of people say that the console version is bug-ridden as hell. And a lot of other people, I like how Little Horn's just like gone into Delta Halo's room just to sit at the desk and eat food. It's cool. But yeah, a lot of it's been console. The console version just seems to have had a hell of a lot more bugs. Now, don't get me wrong, the PC version had its own share of bugs. One of them even stopped me playing the game briefly until I eventually found a way of, like, bouncing it out of the loop that it got into. But they were all pretty much visual, so I don't think they were particularly bad. Yeah, I think if you're on the PC version, definitely fine. One of my slaps are sexual, so definitely me. I'm not sure what that means. I think it's definitely kinky. Oh. I've not had any loot picking up problems. You do indeed, Delta. You do indeed. Kind of feel like we need another floor. We need like a wooden floor. What kind of cool floors do we have that are of the wooden variety? The mosaic floors. yell. I don't think either of them could really yell at anyone. Oh, like in the game. Oof, boy. I guess Legend of Grimrock, I guess. Because it looks prettier. And Eye of the Beholder. Oof, boy, I played that a lot. So I suspect that there's still things in Grimrock that I haven't seen, but I doubt there's much in Eye of the Beholder that I have yet to see. So there's probably more in Grimrock to enjoy. And things are more complicated, you know? It's cool. Oh yeah, if it's a decision between getting Cyberpunk and the Mass Effect trilogy every time. Oh boy, Matthias just got better at medicine. Oh boy. Definitely gotta put a wooden floor. I feel like I'm just gonna put a mosaic floor again. I know we've already got one, but we can't have too many mosaic floors. Would you rather bloop or swoop? I have no idea what the context of that is. I'm gonna put some fancy flooring in this middle bit. Not sure exactly what. My wooden floorboards. Maybe that one. Or just the same. Fine sandstone tile. It's about time I actually, you know, built this corridor. I have no idea the difference between Victoria and Queensland. I'm UK based. I have no context. To be honest, depending on the situation, Matthias, that's not necessarily a bad place to be. It's a bit of a tightrope, a little bit of a knife's edge. That can swing to not being enjoyable very quickly. Oh boy. Getting another one of these beers. Look at that. Get those tiles dug, boys. We're getting some nice piano music from Wouter. Using those bionic hands nicely. It's good to see, good to see. I think that's a good use of the bionic hands. Like, seriously. Playing the piano. Awesome. Live with Iron Man. Fucking Iron Man. Captain America. Well, unless you're talking about not the new Captain America. Or even the new Captain America. I mean, Tony Stark. But then again, he's dead as well, so... If we're talking about Steve Rogers, Tony Stark, both being alive, it's still gotta be Iron Man. It's gotta be Iron Man, hasn't it? Because he's like got all the tech. And he's an arrogant twat, but he's got a good heart. I kind of feel like Iron Man. Yeah, I kind of feel like Iron Man. Where would I rather live in the world? I'm actually kind of okay where I am, I think. Yeah, England is... I've visited quite a few places in my life here and there. And I still feel like I'm kind of happy where I am. puking. I can hear people puking, but I cannot see them puking. They are the phantom puker. Someone in there was puking. I'm glad they're still working. That's good. Man, I could have just hovered over the puke to find out who'd done it, but bit late now. To be fair, I couldn't find iron for quite a long time, chess card. I mean, now I've not got a bad supply of iron. But yeah, there was a time when I just did not have enough. No, I haven't planted any cocoa. I do apologize. What could I stop growing as much of? I would stop growing as much corn. I will grow some cocoa in one of these tiles. What the fuck, Dunlet? This is so random. If I suffer no ill effects, no long-term ill effects from sleeping in the sewer, yeah, I'd sleep in the sewer. I get to keep my leg. Yeah. I'll sleep in the sewer for 10 days if it means that I don't lose a leg. I'm gonna assume, like I say, that it's gonna be super unpleasant to sleep in a sewer. But I'm still going to come out of it with a leg. With both legs, in fact. Oh my goodness, don't worry about it, Chess God. Seriously. It's cool. Well, that's the thing. I think my streams have never been about me showing people how best to play a game. They've never been about me blitzing through a game. They've never been about me demonstrating a game so people can buy them. They've never been about me trying to get money and advertising. You know what I mean? They've always been about just chilling and having a bit of a laugh. So you know what? If we're going to have a random session where we end up talking about Would You Rather for most of the session rather than actually playing it, then that's cool. I would say that since I've got about as many views as I normally have, regulars are all involved and chatting, I kind of feel like, yeah, I think this is kind of working. People are happy. A centaur or a hydra? Boy. See, whenever people say marry, because I know this is coming up, marry doesn't assume sex, but it suggests it. But marry a centaur or a hydra? It depends. See, centaurs are generally intelligent creatures. Hydras not. So I'd probably have to go centaur. But a hydra is super powerful. So if it was like somehow, by marrying it, somehow we had kind of a connection, I don't know. Centaurs are cool though. I could ride the centaur. They could get me from A to B super quick. And at least then physically we could still, you know, do stuff. If you know what I mean. The hydra would fucking kick ass. Like even if someone chopped off a head, it's like, more heads. Oh, got it. Got so many heads. Oh my god. Oh, well, like, you can't ignore the fact that a hydra has an awful lot of mouths. Just throwing that out there. Yeah. That complicates everything. Hydras... Yeah. Assuming it's gentle and at least vaguely intelligent, I mean... Hydra's gonna be a cool thing to be married to. That's a... Yeah, that's a conundrum. Yeah. It's gotta be Harry Potter. Draco's a bit of a twat. Bit of a selfish twat. Unless, of course, we're talking about, like, after the events of the books. Because after the events of the books, Draco chilled out a lot and kind of... Yeah. What the fuck, Dunlap? What the fuck? You're gonna have to explain that, since I don't really know how either of them either lived or died. Harry Potter or Draco. I mean, if it's, like, during the events of the books, then Harry Potter's gotta be the way it goes. Because to be fair, both of their families were dicks. You know, the homes that they grew up in are shit. Geez, that's a lot of fucking shit potato plants. Damn it. It's like every fucking potato plant, more or less, has just gotten blight. Cut. And who amongst you will do the deed of the cutting? Well, I haven't planted the cocoa yet. I've just flagged the corn plant as being don't replant this, so that when it ends up empty, I'll just put the new thing in. I mean, I suspect probably the dragon pagey. I don't know what an Alucard is. But I kind of feel like it's probably not going to beat a dragon for me. Oh my god. Alright. Pagey. Brain. Come on, brain. Delta Halo. And you're going to cut that. King Mage. Don't care what the fuck you're... What? What? Oh yeah. Trillion. Go! Cut them plants! Oh, it's got a... dragon then. I mean, what the fuck, man? It's like there's literally no competition between a dragon and a vampire. Like, what are you even talking about? Oh my god, games in general, Donlet? I mean, to be honest, that's a really bad question, Donlet. Because one is you get to play no games, including chess, and the other is you get to play chess. So I feel like it's not a particularly good question. Just saying. God damn it. Goxy, why? Oh, it's because it's not actually... Oh, no, no, it has to be cut. It has to be cut. Cut! There we go, sorted. Oh boy. No notifications, little hon. You know, no word of a lie. I post it on like Facebook and Steam and Twitter and YouTube. If you ain't getting notifications on one of those platforms, then there's something going wrong. Yeah, the auto-cutting blight would be fun. It would be, you know, a time saver. But to be fair, it's not that bad. Yeah, you know. Anyway, questions. Foxtail, you've missed a lot. We've been talking about Would You Rather, and it's been more than 30 minutes. It's a lot more than 30 minutes. We've been talking about all kinds of crazy shit. It's been pretty much just a vlog at this point with a game that happens to be in the background. I've done nothing. I've literally done nothing to advance this base during this. I'm gesturing with my hand in real life at the monitor, and it's like, yeah, that's not going anywhere. It's been great. It's been hilarious. Oh my goodness. Yes, upgrade the TV to a flat screen. That is actually a very good point. I can feel like oh my god, we've not got any steel. Where's all the steel? Well, we've not got any real steel. We need more steel. I kind of feel like we need some more steel. What's all that down there? It's uranium. Okay, we'll flag that as diggy uranium. Right. Okay. We're gonna dig out some more steel. And then that might be about right for steel. Now we've got some underground steel which we could set to be dug out. But well, it'll be fine. To be honest, well, the Centaur versus Hydra marrying, I still feel like the Hydra is probably the one to go for, because initially I thought the Centaur was more physically compatible. You know, human torso, it's bigger than you, but it's still not incompatible from a physical interaction point of view, if you know what I mean. But then the Hydra with all of its mouths, you know? Yeah. Lots of Hydra mouths. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, have a dragon or dinos as much as you want. So what, as many dinosaurs as I want? Would you rather have a dragon or as many dinos as I want? It kind of like choose the dino and it just like spawns into existence? Because then it's got to be the dinos. Not because dinosaurs are better than dragons, but if I've got basically unlimited spawnable dinosaurs, that's yeah. Oh, Smaug or Draco from Dragonheart? It's got to be Draco. Draco's actually vaguely plausible as a partner because of size. He's still way too big to, you know, do anything properly with, but also Draco's nicer. Smaug's a bit of a dick. But Draco's at least he's nice. I think I'd rather be. I mean, I feel like Trillian, you've given one thing that is impossible, and the other thing I would like. Up to you which way round those go. Oh boy. Like in real life, Dunlap? I'm assuming infinite gold? See, no-clip is... No-clip's gotta be the way. Because no-clip basically makes you immortal. Well, not immortal, but it makes you invulnerable. And then you can just steal the fucking gold. So being pegged by a dragon does suggest that the dragon's then female. So... I mean, that'd be cool. Dragon egg omelette. Well, I would say if you've got no clip, the things on you have to clip with you. No clip little horn is basically like a cheat mode in any game where you can walk through walls and the floors and the ceiling. Generally, it means that nothing can interact with you. Effectively, you become a ghost. People can still probably see you, but you can't interact with anything. So you just walk through the walls of a bank vault, turn off no clip, pick things up, put them in your pocket, no clip back on, leave. Oh my god, guys. You know what? It's been such an odd stream. It's been such an odd stream. I'm gonna turn around and say, let's play some music and just chat for a bit. You know what I mean? Because it's like, what the fuck is going on? I'm gonna carry on chatting with you guys for quite a while, I think. Well, assuming that you guys are constantly asking me questions and hanging around. Well, no clip does include flying. At least it does as far as I'm aware. Oh, ugh, I don't want permanent no clip. That'd be terrible. I assume that it's a no clip that you can toggle on and off. Now, you've always got to think about with all these sorts of things, you know, what is your future? What is your life going to be like after the initial excitement and interest and whatever the fuck it is dies down? Well, Trillin, if you're talking about Yogoloth, the Pigman Sorcerer, which is what I assume you're talking about, it is. I can let you all in on. I can either let you in on. Who wants to know the official lore of the Pigman Sorcerer known as Yogoloth, or who wants to know actually who Yogoloth is? Ooh. Predalien, Pagey. Because female predators are fucking huge. And Predaliens are more sexy. Also, if the music's like drowning me out, let me know. I don't think it is. I mean, the decibel ratings seem pretty good. Yeah, I know you do, Donlet. Well, the way I always saw it is Yogoloth the Pigman from season 1 and season 2. Well, okay. I'll give the two stories. I'll give it the in-lore story and the out-of-lore story. And then the extra lore story. It's a bit... So, I was there doing season 1 of Minecraft. And I figured, you know what? I think it'd be kind of cool if I had some kind of surprise finale, like a jump scare. Something that would then inspire me to do something different for season 2, blah, blah, blah. So I loaded up my other Minecraft account, and my other Minecraft account was Yogoloth. And I will come back to why I had an account named Yogoloth in a moment. I created a skin. The skin was basically the Pigman skin that was inside Minecraft source files. Because there was a pigman skin that wasn't a zombie pigman. I think I may have told some of it, Wouter. So I took the pigman skin, and because I decided for Season 2 to have some mods, I gave the pigman skin a cool, like, cloak. Like, I pixel edited it with a cloak, and I decided to use the same color scheme and patterns as a ghast, and the idea was that this pigman had killed a ghast and turned it into a cloak, a magical cloak, because wizards and sorcerers are cool. But also a pair of red braces, because I had the mod that gave drakes, and they were like they kind of flew around the nether, they were like red dragon type things. So I figured that they have a pair of magical braces that are made from the scales of one of these drakes. Basically, the idea would be that Yogoloth would be like a counterpart to Melek, like not an evil version, but an antagonist to the protagonist that is Melek. So I created the skin, did the attack, blah blah blah. Now bear in mind, at this point, I never really expected to have to explain the difference between the pigman Yogoloth and who Yogoloth actually is. So I went ahead with it, whatever. Did the whole Season 2, kind of worked kind of cool. It was a nice springboard for that particular plotline, that arc, and it worked, I think. I think it was pretty cool. Now, the idea would be that Yogoloth is kind of like one of the rare pigmen that had survived in the nether, because he's powerful, but he kind of is the custodian of it, he looks after it. And the fact that I, as Melek, had gone in there and started bringing cobblestone in and building fortresses and harvesting things and building bridges, he was kind of like, you're polluting my precious nether. So that was the whole punishment, that was the motivation. He wasn't evil, he was literally kind of the good guy in a way. He was defending the nether and preventing this incursion, this invasion by me. So actually, Yogoloth was kind of the good guy in Season 1 and Season 2. I was the bad guy. Tea paid. It depends on the tea. Is it any tea of my choice? Because if it's any tea of my choice, then tea. Gotta be tea. But that was the general gist with Yogoloth. He was defending his home, effectively, against my incursion. That was the general plotline of that. Now, as to why I had a second Minecraft account called Yogoloth, well, as I should hope you all fucking know by now, I'm a furry. And my persona is a dragon. And he's always been called Yogoloth, because that's just the name I ended up coming up with. So there's this green dragon who's half griffin, got feathery wings. He's a jerk. And I had this account, and I had it as Yogoloth, because that was my things. Melek and Yogoloth were my two internet personas. So I just reused that account. But Yogoloth is yeah, I never expected my YouTubey Melek side of things. All the people that were fans of me on YouTube and knew me as Melek, I never really expected to kind of come out of the closet about being a furry. So I didn't expect Melek and Yogoloth to ever, at least the dragon Yogoloth, to ever actually be in the same place, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I would say predict 1 hour into the future, Matthias. Because I could make random sounds toward an animal. Like, I could predict how an animal will react to my behavior. So as much as I can't talk to them, I could definitely do loads of experimentation to see what they're going to respond to in a favorable way. Like, what happens if I go and pet that bear? Will it maul me? And I'll be able to tell that. So you kind of have like a speaking to animals light. I mean, I don't know, Dunlet. I suppose it is. There are a lot of people who are furries who are totally in the closet about it. I feel like the life... Hey, Ronak. No, hello. So yeah, Yugloth's on a completely side note, actually. It's not even a side note, it's kind of a relevant note. See, I used to, a few years back, write a load of stories. You see, Yugloth as a dragon, as a furry, I wrote a lot of stories about his kind of backstory, his life, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't know what you want to call it. But then I had like a big long break, like a 7-year break of writing. But I actually, literally 4 or 5, I think the account does exist, but it's awkward because I can kind of get into it, but not, and I think it's the Java version. I don't fucking know. But I've actually written, if you'll excuse me, I've actually written a lot of stories, actual fiction stories. And I'm going to post a little link for everybody. There you go. It's not required reading. It's completely separate to Melek. It's completely separate to YouTube. It's just a random story I wrote not a while back, but relatively recently, as I started getting back into writing. So there you go. I wrote that, and it got featured on the front page of SoFurry. Don't worry about it if you're not into such things. It's a story about a dragon and a griffin, and it's one of those things. I'm quite proud of it. Oh boy. It's actually quite interesting when you're talking about does this account still exist, because if I remember correctly, someone grabbed the various skins from my 2 accounts and made some fan art. And if I actually go and have a little look, I will link you to that fan art. Because the fan art kind of shows all of the skins at the same time, and it's kind of really, really cool. Where the fuck is it? This is kind of cool. I like this track. Kind of a dubsteppy kind of thing. Kind of, a little bit. Where is that image? It'll probably be in my Dropbox. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. Where is it? Well, I found my dragon skin, my Melek skin, and my pigman Yugloth skin. Mr. Trillin, to be honest, I don't really have an opinion. I mean, I've been a furry for like a long time now. I don't really have an opinion on any new furries, I guess. I think there's always been drama. If that answers the question. A lot of drama. There's always been a lot of drama. Interesting game I've played. Oh my goodness, that... I can only, I suppose, guess... yeah, I'm not sure how Mr. Trillin spelled that, but either way. Senua's Sacrifice was really interesting and really fun. Interesting. Dust 2 is a fantastic game. It's an amazing game. Is it the most interesting game I've ever played? No. Interesting is something different. Fuck knows what that kind of means, if you know what I mean. Interesting is a tricky one to answer. Because there have been a lot of interesting games. And I think interesting is a bit of a tricky one because things stay interesting even after you've played them. Whereas games don't stay good after you've played them. So like your favorite game will change over time. Oh, seriously, Little Horn. Senua's Sacrifice is so good. Just the whole thing of it is good. I just, it's a very interesting game, and it's a beautiful game, and the puzzles are fascinating how they work. It's great. I mean, Don't Starve is a very interesting game. I mean, Venom, Paigey. Slenderman is basically, I get close to you, you start seeing snow and die. Venom is, like, at least he's got use. I honestly feel like Venom's a bit kinky as well, let's be honest. Venom is super kinky. Like, he's... yeah. Well, like, the original Prey game, whichever year that was one of the very first games that did what it did. And it did it quite well, and it was fun. Yeah, interesting game is actually a really difficult one to kind of specify, I guess. Yeah, Senua is, and the lore that it provides, the stories and the Norsiness, and it's just such a, it's a hell of a game. It's a hell of a game. I can't... yeah. Some of the bosses can be right bitches, but it's not too difficult, you know. It's not Dark Souls, not even remotely, but it's got just enough challenge that it keeps fun. And then just finding all the lore and the stories and having the narrator go through things and the experiencing it from Senua's perspective and dealing with loss and dealing with mental disorders and dealing with just the whole thing is just fucking brilliant. Sorry, yeah, it is probably more Celtic than Norse, but it's just oh boy, go on, Dunlet, hit me. Dismantled, okay. You can all guess where I'm typing the word dismantled into now, can't you? And of course there's no matches. Oh. Dismantle or dismantled? Some sort of survival zombie, post-apocalyptic zombie survival type thing? Oh boy, guys, I am getting a bit tired suddenly. Thank you very much for watching the stream. And also thank you for just like entertaining and being totally chill about the fact that I basically hardly played the game today. We were just like chatting in the stream, having a laugh about would you rathers and various other crazy things. So yeah, that was actually cool. I'm not gonna make a habit of it if I can help it. But it was kind of nice. It was a chill stream. I liked it. Thank you to all of my adepts. Shadowsec, That Monocam, Wouter, Necromancer, Andrew Riley, Alchemist Kyler, Nakomi Summers, Maltak, Donla, Ancient King, Not Bad, and Mr. Trillin for being the adepts and for supporting the channel and being just generally awesome people. Thank you to all of my apprentices as well. Thank you for supporting things, blah, blah, blah. It's very good for you all to be loving me so much. I am very pleased with the love that I am feeling from your generosity. But also thank you if you're just chatting in the chat. If you're live streaming, I don't even know how many chats have actually happened today because we've been chatting a lot today. I bet if I look at the amount of live chat that's happened on this video, it's been, hey Emil, I bet it's been more than average because we've been chitter-chattering like crazy people. It's been good. I actually can feel my jaw kind of like not aching, but like I can feel it's like warm. Like because I think I feel like I've been chatting a lot more. I don't know about you guys. But thank you very much. Hey, Matthias! 15 months. Hey, I'm gonna do this. No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do a rar because I can. Hopefully that turns up. Can I not? Yay! There we go. I can do my own. I can do my own thing because I'm literally supporting my own channel. Oh, YouTube, why are you so weird? I shouldn't even have to support my own channel to get these functionalities. But I have to. And it's fine. I've got a spell book now. I'll eventually get to the stuff that like so many of you have. I know, Walter. It's like am I really my own fan or not? I just clearly I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. Anyway, thanks. It's been good fun. You've cheered me up, and it's always cool. And you're always here. You regulars are just kind of like, basically, if you hit the dollar sign thing, I know, Walter. I know I am. But I kind of want the functionality, so yeah. But yeah, it's the super chat button or it's the dollar sign button, and there's like a free milestone chat thing. But you can only do it once a month. So you might want to keep it for other things. I'll have to put something together to explain how to do that a bit better, because I've just used mine now. So I won't get that back until the next month clicks over. Anyway. Hopefully you're enjoying the Minecraft series that's ongoing. And I guess I will either Sunday if I have another Minecraft live stream, or it'll be Monday again for that. But enjoy the Minecraft. And until then, guys, thank you for popping by, man. Cheerio.